Welcome, welcome to tonight's writing sprint. Let's see who joins us. I'm going to give you a moment or so to join us. Welcome to the writing sprint. Let me know where you're writing from. I'm in Miami, Florida. So in the comments, you can say hi and let me know where you're writing from. We're going to give folks a minute or so to join us, and then we're going to get started with our first writing sprint. Welcome, welcome. My name is Candace Duff. I'll be your host for tonight. I like doing these writing sprints, live writing sprint sessions, because writing is normally a solitary thing, right? We're normally alone, plugging away at our computer. Sometimes we're in cafes. Here, we get to write together and chat. We're going to be doing sprints from 15 minutes on and 5 minutes off. And we're going to be starting very soon. And during the 5 minute breaks, we can chat in the comments and on anything you'd like to talk about, having to do with writing, with life, or whatever. So we're going to get started soon. In the meantime, let me know if you can see and hear me. In the chats, let me know. Can you see me and can you hear me? All right. We're going to get started with our first writing sprint because we don't want to waste any time. Welcome if you just joined us. We're going to get started with our first writing sprint. Let me know in the comments where you're writing from. I'm in Miami, Florida. Let me know where you're writing from and say hello. And let me know whether or not you can see and hear me okay. Just want to make sure. We're going to be starting our first writing sprint very soon. In fact, I'm getting my timer ready now. We're going to be doing 15 minutes on and 5 minutes off. Okay, I'm getting the timer ready. I'm setting it for 15 minutes. Hey, Tracy, good to see you. You finally found the chat. I'm glad you can see and hear me. Excellent. Welcome. And PNW, I'm trying to remember where that is. PNW. Oh, Pacific Northwest. Okay. Welcome, welcome. All right, so are you ready? Because if you are, we're going to get started now. All right. It's time to stop. I'm now going to set it for a 5-minute break. All right. So this is a good time to chat with me in the comments if you want to, and let me know how many words you got in during that first sprint. And I'm going to check a few things on here. So if you just joined us, welcome, welcome. These are live writing sprints that I do every year from NaNoWriMo in the month of November. And we're on a 5-minute break right now. And in about 4 minutes and 19 seconds, we're going to start our next writing sprint. We're doing 15 minutes on and 5 minutes off. And we're doing 3 of these during the course of this hour. So we're going to start our second sprint soon. Uh-oh. So Tracy said she hasn't written any words and she's doing dictionary work, okay? It's tedious, so she thought this might be a good way to slog through it. You're right. It's a good way to slog through boring work. At least you can chat every 15 minutes or something. Interesting. I wonder dictionary work. I've never done that kind of work before. So, huh. Let's see. Did anybody else get words in? If you're just joining us, we're taking a break before our next writing sprint. We're going to be starting in, I got my timer on, 3 minutes and 29 seconds. In the meantime, you and I can chat about life. You can tell me in the comments where you're logging in from, where you're joining us from. I'm in Miami, Florida. We have Tracy here from the Pacific Northwest. And I don't know where else anybody else is from. But I do know that YouTube gets people from all over the world watching videos. So she said, NT Greek word study. Oh, to write blog posts. So it's devotional writing. Okay. You always did the most interesting things, the most highbrow, high level things. Interesting. Me, I just write romance. Envy me. Ah, you said you missed the first writing sprint and you're ready for the second. So you do dictionary work via the internet. Oh, from Muncie, Indiana. I got 2 people on here doing dictionary work. What? Interesting, interesting. All right, so we're going to get ready to do our next sprint in 2 minutes, 25 seconds. So grab some water, grab some coffee, some cafecito, or as we say here in Miami, or some tea, and get ready for your next writing sprint. It's going to be coming up soon. Anybody who watched the earlier videos, I write romantic suspense, and I'm actually doing the next book in my series, and I'm pretty excited to work on it finally. I haven't put out new books in a while, and I want to put these books out kind of like 30 days apart, kind of to get interest going. So we'll see. I'm holding back a couple of books, and I'll probably put out 3 every, one every 30 days. What are you writing? If you're not doing dictionary work, we got 2 other people on here. What are you writing? Let me know in the comments. We're going to be getting started again in 1 minute and 10 seconds. Oh, and let me know if you like the countdown clock for the last 10 minutes or if it's kind of creepy. I can't tell if I should just put the sign that says I'm sprinting or if you like the countdown clock I have for the last 10 minutes of every sprint. I do that so when people join us, they know we're sprinting and they know how much longer the sprint's going to go. All right, we're starting again in 39 seconds. So I'm going to get ready to set the timer in about 26 seconds so we can get started with our next sprint. We're going to be doing this again on Thursday at 11 a.m. and also at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I know it gets dark so early. I can't believe how dark it is out there. All right. Our break is now over. I'm getting ready to set the timer for 15 minutes. We're going to be 15 minutes on and 5 minutes off. Hopefully, you're ready. Get ready. Go. And stop. All right. Welcome back. I see I have a comment here from Envy Me. She says she just finished writing a script and turned it into a friend who started a production company, and the play is titled Don't Hate the Player, Learn the Game. I like that because it's a rip on an old saying, don't hate the player, hate the game. So don't hate the player, learn the game. I like that. So how did you all do during that last writing sprint? Let me know in the comments how many words you got if you're writing fiction or if you're writing anything besides dictionary work. Let me know how many words you got in. And how was that sprint for you? Is it getting easier as you sprint, as you continue to sprint? Do you feel stymied? Do you have any questions about writing books? We're on our 5-minute break now. So I'm setting the timer for 5 minutes. And we have a chance to chat for the last time because we're going to be doing our last sprint in about 5 minutes. So let me know. I'm also going to be doing this, like I said, on Thursday from at 11 and also at 7. And on Saturday, I'm just doing one session at 11 a.m. So let me know if there are other times and dates that work better for you than those, like Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 and 7, and Saturday at 11. Would you rather I do it earlier? Would you rather I do it later? Let me know. What's your writing schedule like? And also, how many of you are doing NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month? Let me know too. I signed up for NaNoWriMo again. I like to do it every year. It's how I got started. All right, so Envy Me says she's got 328 words. It took a few minutes to get started, but you eventually picked up a steady flow. That's good. Tracy says what she likes about sprints is accountability. She can set a timer at home, but it's easier to cheat and fool around. So true. I could watch YouTube for hours, like it's insane. And I'm usually watching things like cooking videos of all things. So Tracy's asking Envy Me what she's writing today because you finished the script, Envy Me. So what are you writing now? Tracy wants to know. Let's see. So you can see her question there. I put it on the screen briefly. And Tracy, it's true. I like accountability too. And I think writing sprints is a really good way to get that accountability. When you join up with some friends and you know this is like dedicated writing time, you know, you're sprinting, it's a good thing. And even something as simple as joining people on YouTube or on a Twitter sprint, you know, can help keep you focused on your task for a time. I really enjoyed that. I enjoy that in general about NaNoWriMo. So this is the time for you to grab some coffee or some tea or some water. Like me, I'm trying to get my bottles of water in. I know some people will tell me don't drink it out of a plastic bottle. But it's a way for me to measure like how much I'm drinking. Like if I get, 4 of these in a day, I feel like I'm having a good day in terms of getting my water in. Okay, so Tracy says her nano projects this year, she has more than one, is a Bible curriculum assignment. Oh. And then she's doing blog posts and she's writing a proposal for a Depression era historical novel. You go, girl. You write the deepest stuff. Tracy says, oh, Envy Me says she's answering Tracy. She says she started her memoir. And she says she's been wanting to do this for a while, but you wanted to eventually get it started. So she says, I'm adopted, and the book is titled Two to Forgive. That's very interesting. I have some friends who adopted daughters, and I have some friends who are adopted. And sometimes there can be a lot of issues surrounding that, a lot of emotional, trauma and other issues to deal with respect to that. So I can really respect that. Although I don't think you're old enough to be writing your memoirs. You look much younger than I am. Anyway, all right. But then again, you could write your memoirs at any time, right? Some people have led a lifetime by the time they're 22. So Who am I to say how old somebody should be to write their memoirs, right? All right, we're going to be starting again in a few seconds, in 52 seconds. But Tracy says, envy me. She says she hasn't read many memoirs, but one you read was much stronger than another based on takeaways for readers. Interesting. And Envy Me says her memoir is about forgiving the two mothers, the birth mother and the adoptive mother. And she's my age. She's 55. All right. All right, so we're getting ready to get started. We got 22 seconds before we get started again and jump back into our projects. I really do love these conversations we have during the breaks. They always take interesting twists and turns, and we end up chatting about a lot. So I hope you'll join me again on Thursday when we do this again. But we're getting ready to head into our last sprint. So I'm waiting for the clock to run out because oh, we're here. So let me do the timer for 15 minutes, and we're going to get started now. And stop. All right, you all, that was our last writing sprint. But before we go, Tracy found it intriguing that Envy Me was writing about forgiving both mothers. Let's see if I can do this right. Okay, forgiving both mothers, the adoptive mother and the birth mother. I too find it intriguing, and I can totally see how there would be a need for that. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you join us again on Thursday. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a notification when I'm on and when I'm doing a live writing sprint. So we'll be back on Thursday at 11 EST a.m. and we'll also be back at 7 p.m. on Thursday, and that's Eastern Standard Time. All right, so I'll see you then. And thank you so much, and take care, and good luck with your writing. I hope you get lots and lots of words done in general and before I see you again. Take care, Tracy. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.